Attention Birds fans, something big is happening in the NFC East, and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on the Philadelphia Eagles' path toward another Super Bowl run. A shift in power that could trip up a division rival for years to come. We're bringing this to you firsthand, but before we get into it, if you're a true Philadelphia Eagles fan, subscribe to the channel to fuel this passion even more. Show that you're part of this family. Let's get to the facts, or better yet, let's get to the news. The Eagles are shaking things up and putting maximum pressure on Jalen Hurts. A legend might be left out, and a rookie is starting to gain ground. If you're a Birds fan, get ready. What's happening behind the scenes at the franchise is set to shake up the 2025 season completely. Just when it seemed like everything was under control in Philly, three developments changed the course in a surprising way: a possible high-profile departure, a rookie stealing the spotlight, and a new offensive strategy that puts Jalen Hurts at the heart of everything. Stick around until the end, because the twists are jaw-dropping. The countdown to the new season has already begun, and all eyes are on one name: Jalen Hurts. After a 2024 season where Saquon Barkley shined with historic numbers, it was only natural to assume the offense revolved around the running back. But that reality is changing fast. The pressure on Hurts has never been greater, and now he'll have to prove once and for all that he's the true leader of this franchise. According to a projection by Sports Illustrated, Hurts is ranked as the 8th best quarterback by the end of the 2025 season. A notable achievement, yes, but one that sends a clear message: he's among the greats, but still has one more step to reach the top. That step involves a shift in offensive philosophy, less dependence on Barkley and more responsibility on Hurts' arm and mind. Last season, Hurts didn't even crack 3,000 passing yards. Most of his 14 rushing touchdowns came from short yardage plays, the famous QB sneak, where the offensive line pushes the quarterback forward for the final few yards. He got the job done, but without much aerial flair. Still, when the team needed him most in the Super Bowl, he showed up like a giant dot in the final against the Chiefs. Barkley was completely shut down, just 52 yards on 25 carries. That's when Hurts took control: 221 passing yards to touchdowns, and a 10-yard average per attempt, leading a dominant 42-20 to win. That game secured the title and proved that when the moment calls, Hurts steps up. But 2025 is shaping up to be a different chapter. The odds of Barkley repeating a 2,000-yard season are extremely slim. Only Barry Sanders and Adrian Peterson have come close to doing it twice in league history, and both dropped off the following year. Sanders, for example, had only 1,491 yards after his magical season. In other words, as talented as Barkley is, a natural decline in production is likely. That puts the spotlight fully on Hurts. Coach Nick Sirianni has already made it clear he wants to distribute plays more effectively, reduce Barkley's workload, and give Hurts more opportunities to shine with his arm. But that comes with risks. In 2023, Hurts attempted a career-high 538 passes and ended with 15 interceptions. Former offensive coordinator Brian Johnson built a scheme that forced Hurts to throw deep, often without the right preparation or tactical support. The result: shaky numbers and inconsistent performance. In previous seasons, with fewer pass attempts, for 132 in 2021 and for 160 in 2022, the interception total was the same, 15, but with much more control and smarter decision-making. Sirianni's ideal plan for 2025 is to keep Hurts around for 150 pass attempts, balancing aggression and safety. Last season, Hurts totaled 3,533 yards and 30 combined touchdowns, a respectable stat line, but not enough to hit MVP levels. What sets him apart, though, is his performance under pressure: 6 wins in 8 playoff games over the last 3 seasons, and 9 fourth-quarter comebacks. Leadership, poise, and emotional control define him. Now, with the offense being restructured to lean more on the passing game, Hurts has the perfect chance to silence critics who still claim he only thrives in a system. A promise of a more creative and efficient scheme could finally place him among the NFL's elite quarterbacks with full authority. But while Hurts prepares to take on full control, a silent battle is unfolding behind the scenes, and it could cost a well-known NFL veteran dearly: A.J. Dillon. The former Packers running back arrived in Philly as a low-key off-season addition, signing a 1-year deal worth just $1.34 million. The idea was simple: add depth to the backfield and preserve Barkley throughout the season. But the plan is already cracking. Dillon hasn't played since August 2023 due to a serious neck injury. That sidelined him for the entire 2024 season. His recent numbers only deepen the concern after a promising start in Green Bay. His production has steadily dropped, 770 rushing yards in 2022 and just 613 in 2023. With a career worst average of 3.4 yards per carry. Now, a new challenger is threatening his spot before the preseason even begins. Will Shipley, a rookie drafted in 2024, is making serious noise. With a 4.39-second 40-yard dash, sharp field vision, and reliable hands for short and mid-range catches, Shipley is exactly the kind of player the Eagles' offense is looking for. His performance in the NFC Championship game with a 57-yard run and his receiving skills in Week 18's 65 total yards proved he's not just promising, he's already productive. On top of that, Shipley offers versatility. He can play on third downs and screen plays, and serve as a change of pace back. Dillon, meanwhile, needs volume to be effective and doesn't have the same sideline explosiveness under Philly's current philosophy. Preserving Barkley, diversifying plays, and investing in youth. Shipley fits like a glove. Dillon, not so much. His experience still matters, of course. He's a solid blocker, especially in more complex offensive systems, but unless he shows explosiveness, agility, and physical security in training camp, he could be cut before preseason even kicks off. The battle between Shipley and Dillon is more than a fight for a roster spot. It's a clash between trust in youthful explosiveness and the caution of veteran experience. A real race against time. And while this fight heats up, one name remains the soul of the Eagles' offense: A.J. Brown. Officially recognized as one of the top 5 wide receivers in the NFL. In ESPN's 2025 rankings, Brown is a force of nature. Since arriving in Philly in 2022, he's posted 3 straight 1-0-yard seasons, 2 of them over 1,400 yards, all in a run-heavy offense. His chemistry with Hurts is off the charts. With him on the field, the team is 16-1 and averages 31.5 points per game. Without him, the production nosedives. Brown sets the physical and emotional tone of this offense. As one AFC scout put it, he shows up when it matters most. He's still as strong as ever, maybe a bit